Hello, and welcome to video 1 of my Chicago Marathon vlog. I'm just here in Kinsella at the base of my Lussa, about to do a Munster championship race in the Irish mountain running championships, and I just have to run that mountain over there. And if you're wondering why I'm running that and not on a track, doing a track run, especially if I want to run the 2:30 marathon, well, in 10 weeks from now the World Masters Mountain Running Championships are on in Ireland, and they'll probably never be on in Ireland again, so it's a great opportunity for Irish athletes training and do mountain running to compete in that. So my training is going to be kind of hybrid, you know. Even though I'm training to run a fast marathon in 10 weeks from now, I definitely want to run well in Clonmel, so my training is going to be definitely different than what I used to do. When I ran 2:29 in London, I was doing all roads and all road specific stuff, and that's definitely what helped get me under the 2:30. But I really want to do well in this mountain race, like, so I've been doing a lot of hills lately, and I've been doing okay, getting good results. It's definitely something I want to keep doing. Hopefully the next few weeks I can build on my training and use all that strength to help me in the marathon training. So I'll let you know how I get on today, and I'll talk you through the first week of my training. See you in a while. And we're back a day later than I was hoping. I was hoping to make this video yesterday at home, but when I got back I had to watch Limerick win the semi-final against Galway, and I wanted to sneak in another run as well, because I hadn't done too much miles because I've been working, like, before the Mile Ulster race. I was off Saturday, I was working Friday and all the way back to Saturday, like 12-hour shifts, so I didn't really get to do much mileage. So I wanted to get in another run just to try and keep I want to get close to 100k for the next few weeks now in my training, like, so like I said, this is video 1 of my training vlog for the Chicago Marathon / Clonmel World Masters Mountain Running Championships. And I had a good week last week. I got a long run in, I got 20 miles in. I was on my feet for 2 hours and 40 minutes, something like that, up around the mountains, just to build the endurance. And I did a kind of a threshold run in the middle of the week, 42 minutes at just a little bit faster than marathon pace, like. So I just going by heart rate here, making sure that I'm staying in the zone that I want to stay in, which is the threshold zone. I use my kind of Garmin for that data, like I make sure that I wear the heart rate strap and stuff, like, just to make sure that the data show me is legit. And I think that works well. It's something that worked well for me when I was training for London. Definitely was doing my marathon pace runs to see that my heart rate was staying in the zone, because when I look back at my other races and I seen the data, I found that I was going into zone 5 on the heart rate graph, so I was probably burning too much energy. Obviously I probably undertrained and get out too fast, but now when I'm training, I'm looking back on it, I can actually see the data, and I know that I'm on course to do a time. If I can do 13, 14, 15 miles at that pace and my heart rate doesn't spike, it stays consistent. So that's something that I'll be looking out for now in the next couple of weeks. And I did, like I said, I did 42 minutes at, we'll say, just a little bit faster than marathon pace. And my main goal now is to get to 3 weeks out from Chicago on the 9th of October. 3 weeks out from there, I want to run at least 16 miles at the same pace. So I have a nice few weeks to build up to that. So that's something I'm going to be doing Next week, in terms of running, I'm working 4 days this week. I won't really get to do a whole pile again because of work, obviously, and I'm limited to what I can do because I work 12 hours and I'll be just too tired after to do anything, like, and I have to go home, and I'll probably get an hour or two with my kids, or if they're not asleep already, you know. So that's why I'm kind of limited. My training's kind of like small when I'm at work, and then when I'm off, I try to do a couple of doubles or else longer runs. Like, that's the way it is, and that's the only option I have at the moment. Like, the three options would be like to change my shift or change my job or give up running or just try to get on with it, and that's what I do. Like, so as long as I can get 100k in a week, whichever way I do it, that'll be my aim for the next couple of weeks. And obviously when I'm off, I'll have a couple of weeks off in August, and that's when I'll definitely start building my miles up, and I hope down the line that I'll be able to peak at 160k for the week. So that'll be one of the things I'll look at, and when I kind of come up with a plan. I don't really have a plan, but I'm gonna just kind of identify areas where I can do big miles. In 10 weeks, well, 9 weeks from today actually, is the World Mountain Running Championship, the World Masters Mountain Running Championships in Clonmel. So I'm gonna have to look at my schedule in the next couple of weeks to make sure that I kind of have a down week going into that. I don't want to be too tired to get into that because it's actually one of my main races for the year. It just happens to be clashing with Chicago, and I think that my marathon training for Chicago will actually help me do that, like, because I consider the Clonmel course a fast course, so I think the road kind of training will definitely help towards that. Like, in terms of mountain running, then I'm going to go to Keeper Hill next Sunday, and that's gonna double up really as my session and my long run. And this week then probably I'll try to do something short, because I've been doing a long run. I did a threshold run. I did the race in my Lussa, which was hard as well. Like, now I'm just going to do something short just to give the legs a different stimulus. And then next week, obviously in Keeper Hill, it's going to be 16k, 5 miles up, 5 miles down, and that's going to be a hard race as well. You know, there's no easy places on Keeper. Even when you're coming down, you're going to be going really fast, like, so the legs are going to get pretty beat up. But that's going to be my last mountain run till Clonmel, because I'm going on holidays, and the way my shift schedule works, and I work I work 5 cycle, and I won't be able to do any more mountain races between now and Clonmel. So that's why I'm kind of racing now. Like, if I had a coach, he'd probably tell me don't run these mad races and train when you're trying to run a sub 2:30 marathon. But you know, maybe that's why I don't have a coach, so I can just be flexible and do what I want. Like, you know, it's getting me results, like, just like training without a plan. Basically, I just decide, you know, if I'm tired, I'll change my session, what I'm supposed to do. I'll just keep doing something. Like, every few days I'll do something hard. I don't even plan what I'm gonna do, but the only thing I know is I want to run 16 miles at marathon pace 3 weeks out, and all the way up to that is just, you know, just about making marathon pace feel easier. And if I can try get in some hills in the next couple of weeks after Keeper Hill, because I'll like I said, I have a crazy schedule. I might have to go during the week and do something, but there's obviously no races on. I'll do that then. I'll go and I'll just do my long run in the middle of a week, like a Wednesday, or sometimes I'd have to do 20 miles before work. Like, you know, if I was on nights, we'll say I have a Tuesday, I might have to do the 20 miles on a Tuesday morning when the kids were at school, and then I'd be waiting around to go into work, and then I'd be working 12 hours, and I wouldn't be getting sleep till the next day. And there are things I'd be doing all the time, you know, and obviously it's hard to do and it's hard to maintain, but they're the sacrifices that you have to make, I think. If you wanna, definitely if you wanna run under 2:30, it takes a lot of effort, and it takes a lot of luck as well. When I did London, like, everything just went well. Like, my training went well. I got good sleep I was doing fast times before that, and I went over and did the Cheshire Elite Marathon, but my legs just didn't want to know about it. Like, I don't know if it was the shoes, because I wore the Alpha Flights for the first time, kind of out of the box, and my calves were just cramping up really bad. It was a horrible race. I did 2:33 there, and I know I was definitely in better shape, because my shorter times and my half marathon times were quick leading into that. Like, I think it was around 71 minutes anyway. And I think that's the sort of shape you'd want to be in if you want to break 2:30. Like, I know people who broke 2:30 but they never ran 71. They might have never broke 72, like, but it's probably because they are really good, they have good endurance, like. And like I said, with my training, it's kind of, because when I'm at work, I'm limited to what I can do. We'll say I have like 45-minute window if I want to do something on my break, and that kind of limits me. Then I'm end up running on the weekends in my long ones and stuff, or racing, and a lot of times I'm tired. Like, if I was off, ideally I'd have 2 long sessions a week. Like, one of them would be obviously something fast, but as long as it kind of relates back to marathon pace, like maybe 10 seconds faster, 10 seconds slower, you know, something like that, and then end up doing 10k of that. You know, everything to make marathon pace feel easier, I suppose. And with regards to the hill training, the plan there is, like, you know, I'm not going to try overcook it. I went to France there a few weeks ago. I was training really hard before, and I was really confident. I went over and I went out hard, like, at the start, but I just after about 9 miles, my legs just didn't want to know about it, like. And it's hard when you train for something like that, and you get an opportunity, especially because it was my first time with the Irish senior mountain running team, and I came back in. I was disappointed now for a while, but I have 2 wins now after that in the mountains, so it kind of gives me a bit of confidence back, like, that it was probably just a once off. I'm hoping it was anyway, and I'm not going to overcomplicate Clonmel. Like, I did it last week, and I won that race. So that's a good confidence booster as well. I'm probably not going to improve a whole pile between now and then, like. So I'm just going to try to get there in good shape. That's the main thing, is get to the start line in good shape. And after that, you know, it is what it is. Like, let's see who's there, and hopefully the Irish team can get a medal anyway, at least in it. You know, a team medal or something would be great. But obviously I'll be going out hard, see can I get something individually as well. But I'm not. All I want to do is perform, and that's it. I want to put in a good performance. I don't want to come away from that race, even if I didn't get a medal, it wouldn't bother me, like. But if I came away and I knew that I didn't race my best, I'd probably be disappointed about that more than anything, like. So that's what I'm hoping to do in the next few weeks. So that's week 1 of the Chicago Marathon / Clonmel Mountain Running Championships vlog. I hope to see some of you next week at Keeper Hill for the Keeper Hill Munster Championship trail race, and say hi if you're there. And it's nice to actually meet people as well out there, you know, and that's what it's all about, like, you know, running. It's a big community, like, definitely the mountain running anyway. It's a great place for meeting new friends and stuff like that, and new people, and just hearing their story, you know, because everyone has a different story. We're all on our own journey, just trying to get more out of these legs, you know, even if you get older and stuff, like. So look, best luck in your own training as well, and if you have any questions about anything, just look, private message me or email me or leave a comment or whatever. I'm easier. I find it easier to respond to questions rather than just make up stuff, you know, because it's very hard to talk into this camera at the best of times. But at least if I'm responding to a question, it's a lot easier. Some people are asking me questions about food and stuff, and I'll definitely get to that down the line. But I need to be in my kitchen to show you what I actually eat and what I do, like, and that's something I'll definitely factor into the videos down the line. Maybe when I'm on holidays I have more time to do it, because now right now I'm all over the place, I'm busy. So I look like about how I ran 2:29 before. I don't know if some of you seen the video already, but I'll put in the link at the bottom. You can see there how I ran 2:29 from where I started, like at 16.5 stone. You know, it was one of my big goals. I did it, and now I'm hoping to use that knowledge to share it with you, and obviously seeking I learned something from it myself going into Chicago. And you know what, if I don't run to sub 2:30, I don't care. I did it. I'm happy now. I've got a monkey off my back. There's no pressure. Either way, I'm going there because it's my 5th major, and then I'll just have Tokyo to go. If I have to crawl around it, it's like a mountain race. Just gotta get up and you just gotta get down. You just gotta get around and get finished. Doesn't matter how you do it. And that's the plan. So I'll see you next week at Keeper Hill. Bye.